Hello, my guys. So I tried filming this, and then my mom walked in, and I was like, I don't know. So I just stopped the recording because I don't know how to edit, and that would have been too much work. So I started over, and this is round 2. Okay, so I've been going through a lot. Like, it's good. A lot though, a lot of good. And like, I'm sorry I haven't been active on like anything. Actually, I have been active. It's just like I feel like I haven't because time is irrelevant. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, so how this was all started. So as you know, my on and off again karmic relationship with you know who. I feel like the karma is being learned, and I'm also meeting members of my soul family. So we got back together, and he told me that he did the do with my homie. I'm not gonna say their name because they don't need that. They don't need drama in their life. So he fucked one of my friends, and so I was like, hey, I texted her because I think she slid up my story on Snapchat or whatever. I texted her, I was like, hey dude, I know you and him did the dirty, but like, I don't really care. Like, I still consider you as a friend, but I just want to let you know that we're back together. She was like, fuck. He told me he loved me, and like, I just felt a wave of like guilt and shame and sadness and loneliness, and I think I'm like becoming more in tune with my empath side, like with my empathic abilities. So that was the first incidence of how I feel like I'm becoming more in tune with that. Like, literally, I had the worst panic attack. I was like wailing. My mom heard me wailing. I had the music all the way blaring too because I didn't want her to hear it, but she did anyway. Came downstairs, was like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, fuck this. I need to be alone. She kept trying to get in. I literally tried to jump out the window. I opened it, and she was like, okay, I'll leave you alone. Left me alone. So I was like, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, no, and Coco was telling me that like she couldn't cry or anything because her mom was right there, and she was like shaking and like burying her face in the pillow. So I think I let it out for her. So I guess, yeah, that was the first incident. Second incident, so me, Cam, Caleb, and Abby, we were all tripping. Me, Cam, and Abby were on Molly, and Caleb was on two tabs. And so once it started hitting me, Caleb had taken his tab like, I want to say 3 hours before we started rolling. Once it hit me, I started feeling like this wave of just like love, pure love, like soft, warm, pure love, and it was so magical. Oh my goodness, like my heart literally was fluttering. It was insane. It was fucking amazing. It was the most intense love I've ever felt. And as I was describing it to Caleb, Cam and Abby were in the bathroom, and whenever you're tripping and you know you're having like something like there's a connection, you can feel the connection, dead eye contact, and like it feels like you're the only two people who exist. felt like that. And I've had that with multiple people before, but like, I don't know, this love it was new, it was really new. And I was describing it to him, and then after I described that love, I described another love that I felt, but it was sad, it was confusing, it was overwhelming. It made me want to cry. I think I actually started tearing up. And that was the love that I was experiencing from Milo. It was a tainted version of love, because he had broken my trust so much. He made it something that's painful and not blissful. And so that night I literally had like crazy connections with everyone in the room. Everyone I was tripping with, it was just instant connection. All of them are my soul family, I feel like. And like I've been noticing like a lot of people in my soul family I know, and it's crazy. I feel like we're all here at the right time, in the right place. Like, this is destined type of thing. And it's really screwing with me, man. I feel like there's a higher power. And there's a fragment of the higher power in each and every one of us. It's really cool. And I haven't been writing in my journal a lot lately. My tripping journal. Because I've been so busy doing everything and like hanging out with people, new experiences and shit, you know. But it's good to come back to home base once in a while. And here I am at home base updating you guys. But no, we got, as I said earlier, me and Milo got back together, right? And so everyone in my soul family, they're like, yeah, you understand what the message of the deeper meaning of that trip was. Like, Milo was like messing up your views on love, and like he's making it not beautiful for you anymore, and you need to change that. And I was like, I need to change it. I'm gonna tell him. And I told him, and he already kind of knew, because we sort of got into the conversation over text before we talked about it in person. He told me, I feel like you're the right one for me, but I'm not the right one for you. And like, yeah, I feel like he understood it. And then we started talking in person, and I asked him if he knew what real true love was and what it felt like. He said yes. And I said, what does it feel like? He described it. I said, is it supposed to be sad? Is it supposed to be painful? And he was like, no, it isn't. I'm sorry if I make it that way for you. And I want to change that. And like, it was really genuine. It was straight from his heart, I could tell. We were both really like into the conversation. I could tell. I could see it in his eyes. And he really opened up to me, and I really opened up to him. And I feel like there's just been a serious lack of communication in our relationship. There's a lot of things that we need to fix and work on. And he needs to work a lot on self-care and self-love. Because he tells me that I don't need anything else but you. I only need to love you, and I only need to care for you only. And I say, no. You need to love yourself first. Because you're just as important. And you are your number one priority. Like, regardless of anything. Definitely. And I think he's finally understanding that. He's getting better. There's still a lot to learn. But yeah, I'm gonna make a part 2 of this, because I want to talk about what I feel like, what I experienced in my past life, because the rest of the people in my soul family are also like feeling the same way, especially Cam, my twin flame, because you know I feel like we're the tightest since we're the same soul. Just two different energies from the same soul. But yeah. It's just been hella good lately. I'm very glad. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will try to be more active. I love you guys for sticking around, and I hope you all have a nice night. Adios. Also, side note, I can't do a vape outro anymore because my vape broke. So, it's no bueno. But Caleb gave me his old mod. So, I'm gonna use my tank on it. I just need to get new batteries, and that's all. But there will be the vape outro back soon because I have like $20. Okay, bye.